Hold up.
I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about one super powerful tip when it comes to burning belly fat and when it comes to burning body fat. For the longest time, this is the most Googled word. Fat, how to burn belly fat, how to reduce belly fat, and we get onto fat diets, we get onto fat exercise programs. If they worked, we wouldn't be struggling. Always remember that. If fat diets that are sold to you or promoted to you worked, people would not be struggling with burning fat. The same thing with exercise. If fat exercising or punishing the body with exercise worked, we wouldn't be struggling with burning belly fat. We need to understand burning belly fat is actually very simple, but we have made it complicated. We don't look at our hormonal health, which is connected with the quality of our sleep. So we don't sleep well, but we think we can punish our body with diets and exercise, and that's why it doesn't work. If sleep is required for fat to burn, then you need to sleep better. It's as simple as that. We also know that stress, the more stress you have, the more belly fat you have, the more body fat you have. So it's really very simple. But simple things are unfortunately complicated in today's world. Simplicity requires only one thing, two actually, discipline and consistency. But discipline and consistency are the two things that everyone doesn't want to do, or they think it's too difficult, but they don't try it. Most people who try to stay disciplined and consistent for a week, after a week they say that, wow, it actually is really easy. But we have to start off with that. Number one, today I'm talking about this one tip, okay? Build muscle. The more muscle you build, the faster you lose that belly fat and additional body fat. Okay, now when I'm saying build muscle, you don't have to build bodybuilding muscle. You don't have to become buff. I'm talking about muscle tone. You got to start looking toned. There are people who lose weight, but they don't look toned. There are people who lose a lot of body fat, but their muscle sags, their skin sags. They don't have muscle tone. How does muscle work? Okay, we have muscle and we have fat. When you build more lean mass or muscle tone, your body increases its metabolic power. Your body burns calories to maintain muscle tone. So if you see someone's bicep right now and you look at them, like you can see someone with muscular arms or a muscular chest or muscular legs, that muscle is held in place. That is called muscle tone. And that muscle tone, to hold the muscle in place, burns calories even when you're not working out, even when you're resting, even when you're sleeping, even when you're on a holiday. So if we have more muscle tone, we burn more calories because of something called metabolic power. The same thing like thermogenesis. Thermogenic foods, there are certain foods that require more calories to be burnt to break them down. So the more muscular you are, the easier it is to burn fat. There's a myth, though, people say muscle burns fat. No, it doesn't. It's a complicated process, but it is involved. So the more toned you get, the less fat you have. So when you look at athletes, runners, swimmers, they have very toned bodies and automatically they have less fat. And in the periods where they're not training, you'll find that their body fat gets a little more, but they hold on to muscle tone. And the moment they start training again, the fat disappears. But we struggle every single day to burn belly fat because we are chasing the wrong things. We are trying to get onto extreme diets. Like everyone, I don't have a problem with keto diets and all of that. Choose what you want. But is it getting you fitter? Everyone's chasing fat loss and weight gain. But if you are losing weight, are you looking healthier or are you looking worse? A lot of people lose weight quickly, but they look older. Their skin kind of, wrinkles up. They lose the glow in their face. Their hair falls. They have more hormonal issues. It's not about weight loss. It's about weight loss the right way. So when you use your own metabolic power to burn, then you don't have to do crazy diets. You can have a pastry here and there. You can enjoy an ice cream once in a way. You can live a normal, happy life. You're on this planet for finite time. Let me remind you that we are all going to die at some point or the other. You have one chance on planet Earth. Okay, you can choose to do it the extreme way and still die. I don't have a problem with your decision. Or you can choose to do it in balance. Enjoy your life, have a fit body, have good blood work, and don't get diseases. Or if you get a disease, recover really quickly. Quality of life. Quantity and quality of life matters. Everyone is going to die. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Extremes doesn't mean you have a better edge over someone else. I know people today who have 1 or 2 drinks a day. I know some of them who are doing it at the age of 90, and they are extremely fit. They enjoy an ice cream when they want. They have a piece of cake when they want. They don't give it significance because their daily routine is disciplined and consistent. Do you want that life? Or do you want to be roaming around the world, sitting in cafes and eating like a bird and nibbling on this, feeling guilty if you had a little extra, chocolate cake and stuff? That's not living. Those are unhappy people. Unhappy people. So the whole point is use your own body to lose weight. Okay, when you look at pictures of our ancestors, when you look at civilizations and you look at body images compared to today, they were naturally more toned, even 10 years ago, even 20 years ago. But today, we're naturally more plump. We have more body fat. Children have body fat. Children have bellies. Children have pot bellies. Okay, it just shows us that the missing element is lifestyle, activity. Okay, so again, my tip for today is build lean mass. Do you have to go to a gym to do that? Absolutely not. You can do it at home with body weight exercises. I think the day that people stop doing 1 hour of cardio, okay, that we were all trained to do, 15 minutes on the elliptical, 15 minutes on the treadmill, 15 minutes on the cycle, that is a waste of time. It may be good for your lung capacity and your heart because it's movement and movement is good. But the more cardio you do like that, the less body fat you're going to burn. In fact, you're going to break down muscle. Okay, you need to do exercises that help you build muscle. Do your cardio, but break the rhythm. Stop doing that same old rhythm which your body gets used to and it is ineffective. Now, you can build muscle at home by using your own body weight. You can do push-ups against the wall. You can do push-ups on the floor. You can do supported push-ups. You can do chin-ups. You can do pull-ups. You can do squats. You can do lunges. You can do planks. You can do mountain climbers. You can do imaginary skipping or skipping with a rope. You can do jumping jacks. These are all weight-bearing exercises, which means your body has the capacity to build lean muscle tone by doing these simple exercises. And the exercises that I mentioned, you should be able to do them. A lot of people like to go to the gym and do a lot of ego lifting and all of that stuff, but they can't do the basic exercises. The exercises I mentioned to you means you recruit every muscle in your body that is required for your day-to-day movement. I know so many super fit people. They bend down to pick up a pen and they get a catch in their side. You're not fit if that happens. That means you have weaker muscles that are not being recruited the right way. So please start doing body weight exercises. If you go to a gym, great. You can use dumbbells, barbells, all of that stuff to also build muscle. But if you want to maintain a lean body, you build muscle mass. And for men and women who are aging after the age of 35 and 40, all the more important for your bone health. The more muscle mass you have, the better it is for your bones. It's your anti-cancer vaccine against osteoporosis, fractures as you get into your 50s and your 60s. So the human body was designed to move, and because we were designed to move, lift up our own things, lift our own bags up, draw water from a well, and all of that stuff, people were way more toned than we are today. But today we have our servants and drivers doing all of that stuff for us, which is why we have to go the extra mile, and we have to do our own body exercises to build more lean mass. Period. It's not about looking skinny, thin, all of that. That may be eye candy for a lot of people, but it isn't health. Okay? Even if you're thin, you can be toned. Even if you're slightly on the plumper side, you can look toned. There's a big difference between looking plump, okay, and looking plump and toned. So this is something that everyone can do. It doesn't cost you any bit of money. Start building lean mass. You can start right today. A couple of push-ups, a couple of squats, everything I mentioned, or go to the gym and lift weight. I know people in their 70s and 80s and 90s who are still lifting weight. They are still lifting their own weights, and that's why they're able to live longer. We got to change this mentality that as we become 50, oh, we're old. As we get 60, we're old. Have all the help you want in the world, but never stop doing what you are supposed to do. Carry your own bags. Do your own household work as far as you can, once in a way. Or train your body through exercise. There's a trade-off. You choose which one you want to do. Have a great day, everyone. But by far, the quickest way to burn belly fat, the quickest way to burn body fat is to stop doing boring, long cardio. Do your cardio, but also have anaerobic exercises that help you to build muscle mass. And the more cardio you do doesn't mean you're going to lose more weight. It doesn't work that way. It is diet first and second exercise. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.